Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the Rambam Hilchos Talmud Torah, Perek Dalid, the 4th chapter, Halacha Beis number 2. Keitzad Maladim, how should the Rebbe teach his students? Harav Yoshe Beroish, the Rebbe would sit at the head of the classroom. V'atamidim lefanov mukafin atara, and the students would sit in front of him, surrounding him like a crown almost. So that everyone would be able to see the Rebbe and hear his words. There should be like almost an equidistant sitting, each one surrounding the Rebbe at a certain place, so that they can see him easily and hear what he has to say. The Rebbe should not be sitting on a chair, while the students are sitting on the floor. Either everybody sits on the floor, which was not uncommon in the olden days, before the advent of the classrooms and benches and chairs and the like. So either everybody was sitting on the floor, or everybody would be sitting on the chair. We should all be, not that we're equal, obviously the Rebbe is greater than the students, but there should be an equal playing field over here where we're all on the same level. It apparently makes it easier to learn in such a way. Not that the Rebbe is higher up or lower down, rather we all sitting together, we see the Rebbe, we hear his words, we can see his facial expressions, we can see and understand the wisdom that he's imparting over to us. However, Ubar Rishayna, in the earlier generations, Hayarav Yoshev, the Rav in fact would sit, and the students would stand. So the Rambam just said that they should be on the same level. Why was it earlier that he would sit and they would stand? And that is that the standing was out of the honor, the kavod HaTorah, and the Rav was able to sit because he would be more relaxed in his learning, in his teaching, and his transmission of the Torah itself, and that way it was able to be given over in a better, more powerful way. Before the second base of Midrash was destroyed, the way in which it was taught was that everyone followed the practice of teaching while both they and the students were seated. Meaning before there was the destruction of the second base of Midrash, it was normal, it was the accustomed way for everyone to sit, the Rebbe and the students, and that's how they would teach. And that was the Rebbe being, I guess, in his most comfortable position to be able to give over. He didn't have to have the burden of standing on his feet the entire time that he was teaching. And the students then were on the same level as him, able to receive the transmission of Torah in the best possible way. Have a wonderful day.